Okay, so the experiment begins. Let's see if it's possible to travel to Africa on safari. Plus, I'm actually going to a trade show as well with just hand baggage. Okay, so this is everything I'm taking with me, pretty much. Anyway, let's go through it here. These are shirts to wear at the trade show. So there's 3 decent shirts and decent shoes, I would call them. Underwear, socks. That's my good noise cancelling headphones. They're going to go in there. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. I take the mouse mat because I find it easier when I'm using my laptop to use a mouse, and those are 2 spare batteries for said mouse. This is a laundry bag for dirty laundry, just to keep it organised. That's just 1 shirt for safari. I'll be able to get it laundered there if I need to, and I can always wear a t-shirt otherwise. Safari trousers, some denim shorts. These are quite heavy actually. I should probably get some regular ordinary shorts instead of those. Swimming shorts, just in case. You never know if I'm going to have time. This is like a short sleeved shirt, and then I think there's 3 t-shirts there. GoPro, notepad, map, other notepad, pens. These are really for the trade show, apart from the map. Water bottle, USB power bank. This is a portable hard drive to put in my laptop so that I can transfer over photos and video so I don't fill it up. This is a little speaker that I use in my hotel room to listen to music and podcasts. This is a box of business cards and a travel adapter. Then I've got some flyers. I usually distribute those at the airport rather sneakily. Hopefully someone sees those and books a trip. These are in-ear headphones. I had some better ones, but unfortunately they got lost. So these are my temporary ones. I like to use them when I'm in bed or something. They're quite good, so I can listen to stuff without having the huge headphones on. And obviously if I'm going to the gym, those are good as well. Here I've got my Kindle and some charging cables. This is my laptop in here this is a really good thing. This is like a USB charging block. Instead of the regular power cable, you get plenty of outlets there. 2 USB-C, 2 USB, I'm not sure what those called, the bigger ones. And that's a power cable, so that plugs into the wall. And then you've got 4 adapters here, which means you don't need to carry loads of chargers. And this is the cable that goes into the computer. That's also USB fast charging if you want to charge your phone or anything else with a USB, so you can do it right from there. This is the toiletries I'm going to take onto the plane, the liquids I mean, basically toothpaste, hair gel, deodorant, sunblock and insect repellent. Contact lenses take up a bit of space unfortunately, but such is life. This I'm going to put the cables in just to keep it a bit organised. I'll come back to this. And then this is the other toiletries. I've got earplugs in there, glasses, malaria medicine, stuff like that. Toothbrush, whatever. And my hat. Can't go anywhere without that. I might have to wear it though if there's not enough space. Now this is going to be my personal item. So when you travel hand baggage only, or in fact any time I think, you can take the regular hand baggage and then a personal item. So it has to be small and you have to be able to, in theory, put it under the seat in front. So I'm going to take that as well, which does give quite a boost. And if I can put something heavy in there, it will obviously save the weight from the other. Got a spare t-shirt I'm going to put in there because it's a long flight. It's nice to be able to change. And that's another power bank, a much heavier one with a bigger capacity. So I'm going to take that there. Then I have this jacket. This is my super weapon here. We'll come back to that. And this is all going in the jacket. That's basically my 2 passports, my vaccination card, my visa for Kenya, or ETA as they're called now. Ticket for the airport bus, which is also obviously on my phone. And that's my phone with space for cards and stuff, house keys, fisherman's friend, sunglasses, and some extra business cards to have in my jacket, and some Kenyan money I had left over. So that is essentially... That is basically what I'm taking. Now we'll see if it's going to fit in. And what I'm using here is, I was given this Zika sack from Zeke Sack. I think it's called the Zika or the Organizer. I will check that and text it at the bottom. But anyway, it's, so I was given this with the actual intention to see if it was possible to pack hand baggage only on a safari. That was my idea. It was a challenge, and it's a pretty amazing piece of gear, I think. But let's see if I can get everything in it. Okay, I'll come back and see how we get on. Okay, this has gone quite well. The bag is now the zigzag. Apparently it's called the zigzag organizer, as I see. Let's have a... So the bag is packed and looking good. Right now it's about 8 kilos, almost exactly on the limit. Let's see what I didn't get in. Okay, so this water bottle will be empty by the time I go through. I'm going to wear these around my neck to save a bit of space. Batteries in my pocket. Right, so this is what's left. Toilet bag. This has got cables in it now. Got some flyers, the Kindle, the speaker. I took these shorts out because they weigh a bit more than all the other clothes. Check-in toiletries. Plastic bag toiletries, as I call them. Contact lenses and books, another power bank. So I'm going to put that in here and see what happens. And I'm going to wear my hat, I think. But let's see. Okay, so I actually got everything in there. I think the trick here is to try to pack it a bit flat so that if it's, really bulky, they might worry a bit about it. They're actually not too bad, I think. And I can even fit my hat in there if I want to. But we're still within the rules for at least SAS's definition of personal item size. So I'm just going to absolutely check that and see what we get in terms of measurements. Yeah, that's in 40 centimeters length. That's good. I would say 30 centimeters. Yeah, close enough. Probably pushing it for 15 centimeters, but I think it's okay. So that's successful. There's another trick you can do. I don't like the word hack, but that's what everyone says. Is to just use a plastic bag. I've done that a lot. It's a bit, it's a bit disorganised, but you can just walk through with a plastic bag. No one ever bothers to check, as well as your hand baggage. Just make it look like you've just bought something at the airport or whatever. There's never a problem. Now, this is my super weapon. This is a Baobac's travel jacket. So you can use it as a kind of fleece. I use it when I'm on game drives and so on, or just travelling around where it's not t-shirt weather. The thing about this is it has an amazing number of pockets and a lot of cool designs. This is a huge pocket here, which is great for just what I do to save time when I'm going to the security checks. I take off my belt in advance and I chuck it in there, put my phone in, put anything metal you've got to take off, and I just put it all in there while I'm still in the queue. Saves a bit of time, although you usually get stuck behind someone who doesn't do that, of course. Big zip pocket there. Zip pocket on the outside. This is great for passports and stuff. This is also good. You can use this for passports. You've actually got this is for like sunglasses, on that side. Another one here, good for just some coins, cash, etc. And outside pockets as well. Keep your hands warm. And I'm going to put all this in here easily. And I'm going to wear the headphones. Then I think we're going to be good. And the final test. We are coming in at almost exactly 8 kilos. So that is success. Now, obviously I do have this as well, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be okay. But we'll see when I get to the airport. Certainly won't be any problem coming back, because you've got a lot of, they're very lax about weight and stuff on Ethiopian. So far so good. It looks pretty successful. Obviously, there's another thing is it would be normally easier because I wouldn't have the dress shoes and the shirts, so I would save a bit of space and weight there if I wasn't going to a trade show. I also wouldn't need notebooks and a ton of business cards. This is how it looks, by the way. And a bit more here, gadgets. Just the headphones in the top. Still quite a lot of space for documents and stuff. So here we are in beautiful Klæbu, Norway. You can see very, very snowy, but what a beautiful day. But the main thing that's happening today is I'm going to Kenya and I'm travelling with hand baggage only. Let's have a look. So this is what I'm attempting to get away with. It's actually only 8 kilos, the main bag. This one I'm hoping they won't weigh because it's considered a personal item. I'm going to try to compress it a bit. be a very nice idea to have kind of a firm, flat bag. This one, it gets all bulky when you're holding it up by the handle. But there you go, kind of everything. And then, like I've said, is this jacket here, which has got, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like, it's got loads of pockets and it's kind of full if you see it in profile. But yeah, means you can get away with a lot. And it's also very convenient to have, you know, your passport and money and phone and charger and everything all in the jacket. I'm very lucky because I'm very lucky about the weather today. It's been really, really cold, and today it's mild. So I'm actually just travelling this jacket. I don't have a hat. I don't have gloves. Probably should have had a hat and gloves for the early morning safari game drives, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah. So far so good. I'm now going to go and see how it's going at the airport. Hello again. I'm now in the non-Schengen area of Gardermoen Airport in Oslo. Yeah, so just me and my two friends here. My hand baggage experiment is going extremely well. Very liberating. Although, obviously, if you check in all the way from Trondheim, you don't really think about your checked bags until you get to your final destination, which in my case is Nairobi. And generally speaking, the bags always come through. But obviously you save some time. I just have to remember that I don't have to pick up checked bags on the baggage reclaim because it's such a habit. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But of course, you've got the visa line anyway. So usually by the time you get through visa check and get stamped into Nairobi, your bags already come through. But yeah, it's very nice not to have to mess around checking in bags and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so far so good with the challenge/experiment. We've got a couple of hours now before the plane leaves to Addis, and then quite a long wait in Addis Ababa, and then on to Nairobi. Out of here.